And welcome back to Moonstone's journey, where we are enjoying the sunrise, laying upon this hill overlooking the valley. The pack is feeling pretty tired, and they've just been enjoying their little rest here. I think we are going to go ahead and get some sleep. Let everybody heal up a bit. We got into another altercation with the Deep Springs pack, I believe. Oh, and we've completed our quest. Looky there. Which means it is going to be time to have our puppies, I guess. I did not expect to do that in this episode. I honestly figured we'd have one more, so I guess we'll just have to see what happens here. I feel like their name tags have updated. I can see them a lot better. They've added like an outline and they look bigger. Let's go ahead and do our rally with everybody, our little wake up prayer, and finish our quest of raising our young hunter pups. There it is. Success. Go ahead and continue. Wonder what happens if you stay here. Does it kind of like how it is with Jade, where she's not having puppies again, where it just kind of slowly Alright guys, rally's over. I guess we need to do another one now, but that's okay. We'll do that when we need to. Look at Moonstone's pregnant belly. My goodness. Definitely ready to have pups any day now. But yeah, I wonder if you stay here, if it stays winter, and then you just gradually move into the spring season. And maybe it is more of a gradual thing into having pups. That would be kind of fun to do. Just because I don't like going straight from winter into like snows are melted. Oh, it's spring now. Gameplay wise, it's nice, I guess, because then you get to have your pups and everything. But I don't know. I think it would be kind of fun just to take it a little bit slower. Curious where our scent post is. Looks like it's down there, so we are going to put it up here. Let's see. Yeah, I was gonna say, I know there was a lot of territory that really still needed to be strengthened up, and I think we are going to focus on that before we head over to have our pups. So, just depending on what happens and how long that takes us will depend on if we actually get to have our pups today. My goodness, Moonstone. You're not going to have any puppies if you fall off a cliff. I think we might be able to get down right here, because it looks like we definitely have some territory down here that we need to do. We can go ahead and just slide down, I think. Oh. Bald eagle just flying right into the wall. Alright, we are just about there. I was thinking all of this was up top, which is why we went up top, but looks like I was wrong. And we'll go ahead and go to our marker because I feel like the other ones are probably going to be kind of close by. Could be completely wrong on that, but I'm hoping. Charlie, always at our left-hand side, it seems. Charlie is definitely seen up front a lot. I think since his brother Brangwyn has dispersed, Charlie's kind of stepped into his place a little bit more. There it is. Yeah, our other scent post is right over there too. As we run right by some bull elk over there. Thankfully, we are all filled up since the seasons have switched over. There we go. Right, and let's go get this one to the south too. Smell some male phantom dispersal wolves that walked by our scent post. Is that them over there, or is that coyotes? Let's go check it out. Let's see. Looks like we don't know any of these guys. Well, there's two different, they must have been courting each other. Brangwyn is still out roaming around. So we have, I'm gonna name him Phantom after his pack. Phantom, that's fine. We're gonna name this one Shadow. This one is going to be Opera. And Alaska. I think that's everybody. Oh, no, we actually do have some pups in here that also need to be named, and a lot down here that need to be named. My goodness, we have been slacking here, haven't we? Let me go ahead and pull up the Stranger Wolf list names, and I will bring you guys back once everybody has a name. Okay, so we went with Deluxe, Frisk, Hashtag, and Django for these pups here. And then in the Deep Springs pack, we went with Lummox, Newton, and Mulberry for these guys. All of those names were suggested by Catherine. And then we did Still and Sunrise, names suggested by Kenyon. So thank you guys for the name suggestions. And let's get back over here. It's like Donade went right into bite, as did Triton. Let's see if we can't get these guys to move along. Moonstone doesn't want them hanging out in her territory, depleting her territory like they are. Oh yeah, their name tags are actually more cream colored now, because they're not in our pack and ours are white. Interesting. So there must have been some updates. Let's go ahead and do this rally with everybody. Moonstone happy they caught the culprits that were depleting her territory. All right, and then she would definitely like to go check on the rest of her territory and make sure everything is in good shape before, you know, she has these pups. She knows that, you know, spring is here and the day is drawing near of when the puppies will arrive. So I think she would be feeling a little bit more anxious in wanting to get everything done. I keep thinking we're going to need to head up these cliffs, but yeah, they are going to be up there. So let's go ahead and give it a try on getting back up here. I know it's such a pain to get up over here, but Moonstone knows that it can be done, so she'll give it a go again. Oh, Titan, look at you maturing so beautifully. He's got such a pretty light coat. A little bit darker than Charlie's. Kind of like Groity's, but you know, I think Groity is even lighter. Titan, always expressing his opinions, this time towards Aries. It's usually towards Moonstone. It really would not surprise me if Titan decides to disperse early like his brother Brangwyn did. Just because he's so expressive, like he has his own opinions about everything. And he lets them be known. Alright, Moonstone. You're very pregnant. Let's see if you can still make it up over here. Oh no. No, don't slide all the way. Oh no, we missed it completely. Oh no, Moonstone. Oh. That was a good try, but yeah, you definitely missed that one. I don't think we're getting back up there. Let's see if we can't make it over here, I guess. Oh, maybe? Nope. Hoping once we get over here we'll be able to make it, but I don't know. Depends on if we can get over there without slipping down. It's very steep. Definitely not making it right there. Maybe over here. Maybe. Yes, we did it. Whew. This territory used to be hers. It's obviously been overtaken by which pack is this Whisper Creek. Let's see where their sunpost is. Sneaky. Putting it right on that slippery slope. Moonstone's not gonna fall for that. She'll see if she can't take it from here. There. Moonstone feeling a little bit better already. You know, she's happy that she was able to make it over here before heading to the den because she's realizing how weak her territory was over here. And, you know, a lot of it is that border hex area where she really needs it to be strong to try and you know, put up a good defense against the other packs that live right next to her territory. A little bit more south, I think. Water in the stream still seems to be frozen. Not drinkable quite yet. Shooting Star has the most beautiful golden coat, doesn't she? I mean, she looks like she needs to be groomed, but the colors are so pretty. Looks like our scent post is right over there. There's a small herd of bison and pronghorn, but nothing that Moonstone cares to hunt. I do think she's going to want to try and take this from Whisper Creek as well, especially with the den she's wanting to use. You know, she does not want any packs to be causing her problems like Rescue Creek was. Is Padfoot dispersed? Oh, he is. Or she is. Alright, well, I'm not going to worry about them right now. It looks like there's a lot of dispersal smells over here. They probably just got done trying to court each other, I guess. Looks like it was a failed courtship. Yeah, there's Ulta. The rest of the pack already celebrating. Alright, and then they're just slowly working their way towards that den that is on Moonstone's mind. You know, she really does want to give it another chance now that she's pushed Rescue Creek out of the area. She feels like it will be a pretty safe den, but, you know, only time will tell if it's actually a safe den with the other pack gone. There we go. Alright, let's head further to the west then. Looks Looks like everybody's getting pretty tired already. They've wasted away their whole sleep bar, but they have gotten a lot done today, so that's good at least. Looks like we are already being invaded again. Of course they invade when we are feeling very tired. Looks like it would be Whisper Creek trying to take this territory over here. Looks like everybody's doing pretty good, so it might be... I mean, with their stamina the way it is, it's probably a terrible idea, but I think at this time Moonstone would be feeling very protective, very territorial. You know, she's about to have her pups and she does not want to have anybody anywhere near her den. She wants to keep her pups as safe as possible, and she does her best to pick dens like the furthest into her territory that she can to have her pups the furthest away from any other packs. And yeah, I think it would really irritate her, especially right now with her pregnancy, that they would be trying to invade at this time. There's a den somewhere nearby. She's not scenting it though, so... Yeah, it is Whisper Creek indeed. Oh, oh wow, there they are, and my goodness, that's a big pack. Game is being a little glitchy. Hopefully it doesn't get in the way of... excuse me. Oh my gosh, that has so many wolves. This might be a terrible idea, especially with how tired we all are. Let go of Righty. Oh man. Ouch. Oh man, I feel like this is just a terrible idea, especially with our stamina so low. Driftwood, you doing okay? Got its tail a little bit tucked there. I don't even see our pups. There's Donade. Ouch. Oh my goodness. Wow, they're really on us. Yeah, Titan's already at 50. Yeah, I think we're going to... we're gonna let them win that one, because Moonstone doesn't want her whole pack to be that injured. There's so many wolves there. That's definitely going to be a pack they're gonna have to watch out for. You know, they've had so many run-ins with the Deep Springs pack here lately that, you know, I think Moonstone was getting a little overconfident there, and she just figured they could all handle it, and they're just a little too tired from marking territory all day, and yeah, there's a that's a large pack. Alright, well, it looks like they're gonna be taking this territory. Let's go ahead and let's head further to the north. We can come back and try to get this territory back later. You know, Moonstone always knows that just because you lose a fight doesn't mean it's all over. She can always come back and take the territory when they are not around. but I do think it would have her worrying a little bit more about that pack. You know, I think maybe she might be second guessing herself. Like maybe this den that she's thinking of, maybe it's not the best idea if the Whisper Creek pack is that large, and you know, they are going to be pretty far away from them, but you know, I think she'd be wondering if it's going to be far enough away from them. And you know, I think if she has any problems with the Whisper Creek pack at all, like if they discover her den or anything, I think she would immediately want to move her pups like as soon as possible, because you know, I think she's fought with the Deep Springs pack, she's fought with the Whisper Creek pack now, and she knows that she would rather fight with the Deep Springs pack than deal with the Whisper Creek pack. Alright, so yeah, she's just trying to strengthen up this border in the hopes that they don't come any closer. And they're going to keep heading to the north. You know, just securing up the territory as they go. You know, the pack is definitely exhausted now. Exhausted, feeling a bit weak. Thankfully, they have pretty full bellies, so they should be able to heal up good, but it's not the best way to start out having pups. Oh, no, 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 I don't want to do that. Let's put our scent post here. Yeah, we'll head back to the east. A little bit to the north. Just to create the strongest buffer that she can from the Whisper Creek pack. I do think she's really, really worried about that now. And yeah, I think she's going to be constantly wondering if she's making the right choice, if she's picking the right den. You know, maybe she should pick a den further away, maybe a little closer to the Deep Springs pack, and you know, just constantly these thoughts going through her mind on if she's making the right choices and decisions. She does smell another den over here, along with an elk herd. Driftwood is chasing them. She contemplates doing a hunt, but with how exhausted her pack is and everything, she's thinking hunting today is probably not gonna happen. This is probably a den we know about. Oh yeah, it's the den she's wanting to use, actually. So let's go ahead and put up a new scent post here. And we're going to go more east to get this hex as well real quick. Oh yeah, there's coyotes everywhere. She's run into mountain lions. She really loved that den, but man. I think, like I said, I think she is going to try it, but any signs that her pups are in danger, I think she'll move them as quickly as possible. All right, let's head back over here towards this den then. I'm really not prepared to have the puppies today. I need to make sure that I have everybody's guesses on how many pups Moonstone is going to have. I need to make sure that her name list for her pups are all up to date and everything. So I think we are just going to, you know, make our way towards the den. I think we're going to end here for today. So if anybody else wants to get in their guesses on how many puppies you think she's going to have, or if you guys have any more name suggestions, please post them in the comments. And that way, next time we have plenty of time to name the puppies and spend some time with the newborn pups. And, you know, that way we don't have to cut it short after they get there. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging with us. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and consider subscribing if you are new. If you are already subscribed, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you guys. If you are newly subscribed, then welcome in. I am so happy to have you here, and I hope you are enjoying the comment. I'm pretty sure I just said that wrong. I got distracted with this den and trying to get a picture. Let's get a picture real quick. This is why I can't multitask. Anyways, I hope you are enjoying the content. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a blessed day. And until next time, bye-bye.